How important is Arsene Wenger in your career?
I say so many times, Arsene opened my brain and Pep opened my eyes on the game. Arsene was just the type of guy that, and we all been in that situation. In this situation, a bit more you, Micah, complaining to your coach. But when you go to the office and you're in your car and you just wake up and you lost the day before and you feel Alan and Gary like this guy doesn't want to pass me the ball. I can feel it. He loves this, like as we do strikers, he never gives me the ball in the right time where I want it. I'm going to go and tell the boss, I've had enough, right? You go, you pumped, any light you stop, you're going to tell him this, I'm going to tell him that. If he ever wants to say something, I won't let him talk. This is it, this is my time. I go in the dressing room, I'm going to tell him. I walk in his office, I didn't say anything. I came out, I felt like I was the best player in the world, and he said something that I said so many times and I will repeat it again. So I came in and Freddie wouldn't mind. I was like, Freddie never passes the ball. He goes like,
Freddie Ljungberg, yeah?
Yeah, sorry. Can Freddie see you? Sorry. Can he see you? I'm like, he has eyes, no? Can he not see me? What do you mean? Can he see me? He said, no, can he see you? I said, boss, what are you talking about? He said to me, don't ask yourself the wrong question. Can Freddie see you? I'm like, no, he cannot see me. No, that's true. He usually has his head down. So, well, start to think on how you should move with players. So I started to think, I said, well, yeah, with Dennis, mostly you move however. Robert likes you to come short to do a 1-2. Freddie likes to dribble, so you need to be in his line of vision of dribble. So I started to move and make runs in function of who had the ball. Instead of saying to myself, making the same run with Kolo Touré that I will make with Patrick Vieira. Kolo Touré didn't have a long pass. I'm making runs in behind. You're stupid. It's not Kolo's fault. I'm going to kill him in 2 weeks for him to work on his long pass. But right now, he cannot make it. Why are you going long with Kolo? You can go long with Dennis. You can go long with Reyes. You can go long with Pires. You can go long with Patrick Vieira. You can't go long with those guys. So I started to adjust my game to them. This is where Arsene was brilliant because he was making you realize this type of stuff. Instead of me coming into the dressing room and just lose my mind for no reason, I would have been upset. You raise argument for no reason. So he made me, way smarter.
Yeah, you said Pep about opening your eyes, didn't you, Al?
I was, and I'm still. But back in the days, I was stubborn as hell. Like, oh my gosh.
You still stubborn as hell? What are you talking about?
No. I'm nice now. No, seriously, Alan. If you don't bring me a fact, I'm talking. So we can talk all night. I'm talking. Okay, so I'm like, I think I know my game. You come out of Arsenal. You're like, okay, I'm okay. You go to Barcelona, and the guy starts to tell. Well, I had Rijkaard in between, but he comes, and the guy starts to tell me you stay high and wide because we want to free space for Iniesta. And I'm looking at him and say, what the hell is he talking about? This guy, like you never saw me play. I can come in midfield to take the ball. He said, yeah, well, okay, I'm happy for you, but we're not doing this. You need to, every time Abidal has the ball, you need to make a run. And most of the time, you won't get it. And I'm like, wait, hang on a minute. Am I a decoy player now? You from touching every single ball, every half, even when I didn't want it? Yeah, you have to go running behind. If the player high line is for you, and which is people are not stupid, they were going with me, then you free the space for Andres Iniesta that comes down the line, and then he can run, and then you pick your poison. I'm coming back from an offside position, Maneto gone. I'm going too far into details. But suddenly I'm like, that won't work. What is he talking about, this guy? Suddenly, that's exactly what happens every game. We knew what we had to do. Every single details in game. He was a freak on everything. He controls everything. And you're like, that won't last.
Yeah.
Well, it does last. And every time, he manages to. There is something that's brilliant for me with him, with Pep. Okay, first and foremost, now fullbacks are getting educated to go inside. That's because of him. Fullback, you overlap, or you underlap, however you want to call it. But now they go inside, and whenever you speak about his teams, you never remember who left.
Yeah. It's a good point.
I don't care. Like at one point, big teams. Oh, you remember when they had Company? Yeah, they suffered. They suffered for 2 years without Company. They suffered without Aguero. They suffered without David Silva. They suffered without Yaya Toure.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's interesting with Pep, isn't it? Because
Mika Richards?
Mike is different.
We said Pep.
Yeah. With Pep, he does seem to. He's so confident as well, isn't he, in his own abilities to get the best out of everyone. It seems to me, I mean, you've played for him, that as soon as a player gets upset and wants to go, he just goes, "Go on then, off you go." Is that true, or
what I would say with Pep? First and foremost, I said to you, for me, is the best that I've seen. That's me, and people. That's me. But Pep is ruthless.
Yeah.
And I experienced it. And I could have been there, and because sometimes I used to travel and he used to put me in the stand. I'm 33 at that moment, 32. Like, you make me travel and you put me in the stand. So I could be here by right now and be bitter. Like a lot of players will be bitter just because at one point you have to recognize I was shite. That's about it. Someone took my position.
Yeah.
I opened the door like I did it to someone. He took the key, swallowed it. You stay out, Thierry.
was it difficult to deal with it? And difficult to deal with him at that point?
No, it was difficult to deal with myself for allowing someone to go in front of me. This is what I'm saying. Like, Pep, the guy wants to win. Hello? Like, that's how you have to see it. That it's in the title. If I'm in the stand, it's because he thinks he can win without me. So I was upset with myself for letting myself be in that position, first and foremost. But what I was trying to say to you, I could be here now because he did that to me, saying, "Oh, you know what? No. Is ruthless." And I saw you nodding, Alan. Big clubs and big coaches don't wait for nobody.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are, what you did. And, okay, you have way of putting someone out, you know, Man City statue by thank you very much and everything. You always be a legend here, Bayern Munich, Barca, or whatever. But at a big club, Gary, and you know it, you don't wait and don't act like you're surprised when they kick you out.